Hello there, I'm Christy, and let's wrap this up. Today we're going to be tying a beginner's luck nut with a sash and adding an accessory to it. The ingredients for today's beginner's luck with a sash will be our pea green Gelante Pashmina. As you can see, Pashminas are 70% Pashmina, 30% silk, and they will have that label in there. Some labels will peel off easily, this one does not, so I'm just leaving it in there, and that will always be the inside. The second scarf is a Wrapunzel dark brown golden Israeli Tichel. It is a square scarf, 38 by 38, and that is folded in half and then folded in thirds because that's how we're going to use it today. Underneath, we will be using a non-slip headband. This one is in brown. It is adjustable. And for volume around my bun is a homemade bun scrunchie. It is around a ponytail holder and self-crocheted. Final accessory is a beaded ponytail holder, Barrette. And it has a spring in there and will close nicely. Today we're going to see what it would look like if you didn't have your own shaper from Wrapunzel or a full coverage shaper. We're going to start with the non-slip headband. My hair is actually up in a ponytail type bun. We're going to take this and we're going to place this around. You can see it is an adjustable shaper, so I'm going to bring it around, get it all set up, put it where I want it. Then we're going to use the bun scrunchie. This is a homemade one. I put it around a hairband. You can make it crocheted. It's real easy. And now I'm going to put this around my bun, and it's going to give me some of the same shape as I would if I were wearing a full head coverage shaper without having to have all that in there. So now we're going to start our wrap. This is the beginner's luck with a sash. So we're going to start with the first layer, which is the pea green Gelante Pashmina. As I said, Pashminas typically come with, if they're a true Pashmina, they will come with the Pashmina label. Some labels are stuck on really well, some are not. I have opened this up. It is flat, and this is the center of the length. And I'm going to bring that up and over and place at the edge right along the nape of my neck. And then we'll fold over the front edge once that's done, so that we don't have a whole lot of bulk at the back of our head. So here we go. See, there's not very much there. And now I'm going to come around, put my thumbs here, and I can actually see the center fold right along here. So I may actually just move that over just a little bit. So there we go. I'm going to put my fingers, pop them right here, about where my headband edge is, and put that there. Pull my arms out, and then just grab that fold and shake it nice and flat. And then I can just bring that right in here, and it'll be just the right length for my fold. There's a little bit extra here, but I'm going to tie this first knot. Get that tied. And if you leave it just slightly loose, then if you need to adjust it, you can. And if you get headaches or have issues with things that are tight around your head, just tie a little looser. Unless you really need a whole bunch of extra length, or you want something tight around your head, which sometimes that actually does help. then just leave your tie looser. Our next scarf I'm going to be using as a sash, and it is a square scarf. It is the dark brown, shiny, the golden Israeli Tichel. So I have it here just folded in half, and now I'm going to take and fold it in thirds from here so that I have a sash size fold. So you can see how I did that. And then I'm just going to make sure that that fold is similar all the way along. And then the edge that has you have one edge that's got two and one that's got one fold. The folded edge here is the one I'm going to put forward so I don't have a hole. You don't see those double edges. So I'm going to take this, and you can see that fold crease there. That is actually the center line of the scarf. So it is the center of my sash. I'm going to take that and I'm going to put this over my head, probably right about center. And then I'm going to take this end here, and I may just slide it and make it slightly shorter, but it's going to come around. There is going to be no tie with this sash. Now I'm going to bring it back. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing that edge, and you can see that edge that I brought around, and I'm going to simply be tucking it in here and keeping it in with the pressure of the wrap around here. So it's there. And I'm just going to pull that a little bit and it will snug up. And it did actually pull forward here, but pooch. I'm going to bring that edge now, and I'm going to tuck it into that back edge of that sash. And then I'm going to take my fingers and I'm just going to tuck the back edge in and under so that it has a really nice edge there, because I don't really want an edge that just kind of goes off into space. So now the next portion is just the beginner's luck. So we have our sash, we have our base layer. I'm going to pull that forward just a little. And I'm going to take this edge. I'm going to make sure that the outside edges of the scarf are tucked toward the middle. I generally like that look better. I might change it if the scarf has a very pretty decorative edge that I want showing on this portion. I'm going to stick my fingers in here and then pull this up and over, and then bring this edge. We're going to do the beginner's luck, which starts out at the back, comes around the front, and you stick your fingers in through the little hidey hole here, take it back and tie it. Now if we wanted to stop here, we could. This is the beginner's luck, and you can tie it higher, you can tie it lower, but right now I'm going to leave it here, and we're going to put the final element on our tie. And this is a spring ponytail clip barrette, and I'm going to take this portion, the spring, and this portion inside is actually going to go around my beginner's knot. Then when I'm ready to clip it, I'm going to take the upper portion of that beginner's knot, which is really nice and falls nicely, and it is going to get held in between this spring and the barrette, and I will clip it around everything, and then it will hold it in place really nicely. So I'm going to take that barrette with the spring portion and put the barrette and spring around the knot. So you can see there, that's in the knot. Now I will be ready to bring this upper portion in, tuck it in nice, and I'm actually using it kind of to hide the knot so that it looks just like that. Make sure you reach back and get that end of the barrette, and then just clip it together. And there you have beginner's luck with a sash and a clip. And that's it. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. And let's wrap this up.